Welcome, everybody. My name is Wendell Bedell, host of today's episode 4, Pricing and Selling Service Agreements to Lock in Your Customer Base. To start off with, service agreements provide benefits to both the customer and the company. For the customer, there are two key benefits that a service agreement provides the customer. The first is having peace of mind knowing they have a periodic maintenance program on their HVAC equipment. That's because the service agreement itself spells out the maintenance schedule and clearly details the scope of periodic services. There is no need for the customer to track or to call each time maintenance is needed. And second, the customer benefits by maintenance tasking and your support services to provide maintaining proper comfort and indoor air quality, saving them up to 50% or more due to dirty heat transfer services and improper calibration. Gaining access 24/7 to skilled repair labor resources, eliminating any personal liability risk using your services, and receiving priority response if a failure or an issue should arise, and your ability to adhere to the unique financial, personal, and timing requirements. Now let's discuss the company's 4 key benefits of a service agreement. First, the service agreement with discounts off repairs tend to lock in customers for future work. Customers typically buy 100% of their HVAC services from their service agreement provider. Second, service agreements lowers the company's operating overheads by being able to charge a technician's time to service agreements during slow off-peak periods. And third, the best part is service agreements adds to the business asset value or company sell value. Bankers see service agreements from a renewable revenue stream standpoint. So from a business valuation standpoint, you calculate the service agreement's business sell value for the portion of the business by taking total service agreements net profits and multiplying it by times 6 or more. Also, repair services track for every repair dollar in service agreements, you typically get another $24 or more in repair revenue. So demand service tracks service agreements. So demand repair service business sell valuation for this portion of the business is also calculated by taking the demand service net profits and multiplying it by times 6 or more. In contrast to this, the business sell value for replacement business, revenue portion of the business is calculated by only 1.5 times net profits. Well, you've already gotten paid for the work, so now you have to project future revenues based on the current market trends to get the same possible amount of following year. That's why construction companies aren't worth much. The greatest impact, though, to sustainability is that service agreements actually enable your company to start each new year with a higher base of business opportunities. And fourth, when service agreements are paid monthly in advance of your next visit, they provide your company with a very attractive positive cash flows into the business. So now let's turn our attention to the service agreement scope in terms of services. Now, the service agreement would start off with terms like, it is agreed that your company will provide a qualified technician or technicians to inspect their heating, ventilation, and air conditioning equipment for proper operation, to ensure that it's operating per the original design specifications. You'll report any deficiencies. All scheduled maintenance tasking will be performed during normal working hours from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. unless specified elsewhere in this agreement. Now, program maintenance tasking will include an 18-point checklist to check for operating performance, examine, adjust, tune, and lubricate system components. And you would actually list the items like check main gas valve, or check the pilot safety, or check the blower alignment, or check temperature settings, check damper positions, or check fan speed control, or even check or replace filters, and so on. Next, you're going to list the equipment, the make, model, serial number, and its location, and state that the agreement is for and our brand is called the ProTech Service Agreement Maintenance Program, in the amount of $19.95 monthly or $239.95 annually, and includes the following scope of services: like the number of inspections, the number of filter changes, the type of filtration, includes all the maintenance materials. And the effective date of this agreement begins with the receipt by our company of the signed customer acceptance and the first payment. Work will be performed on the equipment listed above, and any additional service work will be authorized by the customer and performed by the company as preferred customer discount rate of 15%. Signature section for the customer and your company. The customer will provide and permit reasonable access to all covered equipment. Contractor will be allowed to start and stop equipment as necessary to perform its services and be permitted use of the existing facilities and building services. Any repairs or services resulting from power failures, freezing, roof leaks, curbs, or airside corrosion will be paid by the customer in accordance with the company preferred customer discount of 15%. Now, our company shall not be liable for operating of the equipment nor for injuries to persons or damages to property except those directly due to the negligent acts or omissions of its employees, and in no event shall it be liable for consequential or speculative damages. Payment is due upon the scheduled payment date of maintenance agreement work. Any payment not received within 30 days from the due date is subject to an 18% interest per annum until paid. And the customer agrees that it shall pay all expenses incurred by our company for the collection of any delinquent amounts included, not limited to, actual attorney fees, filing fees, and costs. Any disputes arising out of the sale shall be interpreted under state law. And as a shameless promotion, you can actually obtain a best practice service agreement terms in the A to Z book on residential HVAC business, or you can order the actual agreement through the Appendix A section of the business ebook. Okay, now let's price up an annual and monthly service agreement. So let's say our journeyman labor rate cost is $30 an hour without any kind of benefits, and the average travel time is 0.5 hours round trip to a service agreement account. The average per unit maintenance tasking is 1 hour per unit, and the average maintenance cleaning materials is $8, and the average technician customer reward for selling a service agreement is $10, and the average company overhead as a percent of sales is 35%. So after discount, the desired net profit margin before taxes is 5%. Why? Well, he wants to lock in for future revenues. So now let's calculate the price for a 2-inspection contract. So first, we calculate at $30 an hour, the 2 trips at a half an hour each equals $30. Then we calculate the $30 an hour times 2 trips times 1 hour each per maintenance visit equals $60. And we calculate $8 for the cleaning materials and $10 for the reward for the tech for selling it equals another $18. So the total cost is the $30 travel plus $60 on-site maintenance plus $18 in materials, and incentive cost equals $108. So to calculate the annual service agreement sell price, we take the $108 and divide it by 1 minus 0.4, the 35% overhead and the 5% net profit target, and it comes up to $180. So to calculate the monthly service agreement sell rate, you simply take the $180 and divide it by 12 to come up with $15. And to make the pricing more retail, we change the $180 annual rate to make it look more retail by changing it to $179.95. And the sell price for the second unit, same location, is reduced by 2 trips. The 2 travel trips are about $30. So the total cost is reduced to $78. And you divide that by the 1 minus 0.4 equals $130. So the monthly rate, again, is 130 divided by 12 equal payments of $1088. Now we change the annual rate from $130 to $129.95, and we change the monthly sell rate from $1088 to $1095 to make it more retail. So now let's turn our attention to how we, to a proven repair ticket presentation that has shown itself to close 85% or more service repairs to a service agreement. So first you would present the itemized motor and a cap replacement repair we covered in the last episode to include the diagnostic service fee of $89, a cap replacement fee of $127.21, and a cap motor replacement of $443.93, and a recommission and safety check fee of $161.80, for a total of $821.73. And next we calculate the 15% discount of $123.26 off the total ticket. So now we're ready to go in and present the repair to the customer. So first we state the problem. Tom, Susan, I found your condenser fan motor failed today. Then I state the fix with a total price. To replace your condenser motor today is $821.73. And next I state the service agreement discount option. However, I can save you $123.26 off today's repair by simply enrolling you into our Protect maintenance program, where we continue to come back in next spring and again next fall to keep your system as near factory fresh as possible for $13.95 a month. Shall I go ahead and enroll you? Now, the service agreement business requires a commitment on your behalf to provide best-in-class maintenance tasking, response, and support requirements to our customers. So what do our customers typically require? Well, they want to receive prior to response if and when a failure should occur. They want to maintain proper comfort and indoor air quality. They want to gain access to high skill level repair labor. They certainly want to eliminate all the personal and business risk liability doing business with you. And they want you to adhere to their unique financial, personal, business, and technical and timing requirements. So what do service companies typically require? Well, first, they want to eliminate all the business risk to themselves due to human error, callbacks, poor pay or no pay, or loss of customer equipment or unforeseen job situations. And second, they want to attract and retain customers and make money with this service offering. So therefore, the service agreement business requires contractors to implement standardized business delivery processes that systematically, seamlessly, and profitably execute service agreement work. Now, the contractor business delivery processes must provide customer satisfaction while assuring company profitability due to include the accuracy, consistency at each step of the equipment maintenance process. We include a service agreement tasking procedures from a lead to a job closeout in the A to Z book on residential business. Hey, it's your future. Act today. If you haven't done so already, please click the HVAC Pro podcast subscribe link and order the company eBook, A to Z book on residential HVAC business via the 2 links in the podcast description. And again, we thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to having you in our next episode.